You look at this Mbale, you go to Soroti, you know, all over the country, things have changed. Electricity is being moved everywhere. The roads are being maintained. Water is being extended, even to the rural places. The rural places that were villages, right now they have turned to be towns. They are small town, urban areas. It's because of the infrastructure that has been extended. And it is through the taxes that these people are paying. So we need just to inform them, educate them, they will know where the money is going from. Right now, if you go to the villages, the health centers, we are not the way they are right now. We have very many health centers. They are working, but of course we have some challenges. Sometimes maybe the medicine is not enough. Sometimes the people who are working there are mismanaging it. So those are the challenges that we have to handle so that people can appreciate what the government has done.
And Prime Minister, Otuyambo Jogere President, KVPN yako, kachereya information tetu kamangu, libona, tukusobola kuresearchinga tukusobola kutunda. Tuyambe, okuba tulikwogera ku technology, omuntu inonolere, wali abakola ebibi, aye ndiyo ife abali obuzibwa, tulisobola kutunda bintu byabwe.
What they are worrying about, so that he can also see what he can do. I've had it and I'm going to take it up. I'm going to present it to His Excellency the President because he's the one who initiated that. So it is him who knows how to go about it. But I'm going to deliver that message.
What's your say on the women?
We encourage the women to join the media platforms because it is a way of doing their business in a very fast way, and I know they can get money out of it. Many women sometimes they fail even to get transport to market their products. But if they are on those media platforms, it will enable them to market their products, and of course they will get money. Right now, if we look at Jumia, Jumia is an organization that is doing business all over. If you want anything, anywhere in this country, you just call Jumia and they will, they will deliver. So I know even the women, many of them have done it even during the COVID time. They've been selling their products. I've been seeing Vaseline, Chutex, clothes, and many other things. Women have been doing that, and I know they have been selling. So I encourage them just to continue doing the same, and even those who had not done it before, please, you go and use your phones, you go and use them for banking, and many other things, so that you can have your businesses just that they are facing with VPN, so that he can maybe uplift their tax issue. Right now we don't have the tax issue because of the COVID, but maybe it will come back. But before it comes back, we have to inform him about it so that he can see how he can solve that problem. So first of all, it is for the URA to say thank you to our ladies that pay their taxes. But secondly, we also want to use this opportunity to interact and engage with the women who are in business. Interact with them, first of all, to explain the rights and obligations that they have in their respective tax laws, for them to understand what their obligations are in terms of tax purposes. Like you've heard during the conference, tax education really is one of those areas where, as URA, we are not doing very well. But it is one area that we have said going forward, we are going to invest a lot in tax education, in tax literacy, and really moving out to understand our taxpayers. We need to grow the tax base. We need to make sure that every taxpayer that ought to be registered is registered, and that the Uganda Revenue Authority is available indeed to support them as they go on with their business. was a theme that we think is relevant, the use of technology in business. How does technology facilitate their growth in terms of other businesses? Technology, we are coming from the era of COVID, where we had lockdown, and a number of our businesses were affected because they could not transact in the normal way. But through the use of IT tools, we have seen businesses that were using those tools before COVID. These were the businesses that were able to survive during the lockdown. So we are building on that and saying that let's try and have a theme where women leaders can actually discuss and see, how they can best use these IT or technology tools in their businesses. And it doesn't matter whether they are small or whether they are big, you can always use technology in the business. There are so many advantages that we see. First of all, with the use of technology like you had, it is fast, but also it is a lot convenient. You're able to transact and interact with your customers from the comfort of your home. You do not necessarily have to have a shop, you do not necessarily have to walk on the streets. You can still sit in the comfort of your home and be able to interact with your customers. And also we have seen customers, they are changing their preferences. They want something that is instant. They want something that is very convenient to them as well. So even as we women, all the taxpayers who are in business, we must be able to reinvent ourselves to be able to survive in the market, but also to use these technologies to be able to advance and to grow. And this is really the reason, because once the businesses grow, once they thrive, then we have the income to tax as Uganda Revenue Authority.
Sanyukira kubanga nafu tulina okutola sente eggwanga likole ki limyewo naye enkola eriwo yetali ntuufu
emisolo osuubira tegiri
kunyamba naye kyentegeeza banzijako nze sente gujja olw'ensonga nzisina magoba omanyi okutoola omusolo kiteeka okuba nga ofunye ki amagoba naye oba tofunye magoba omusolo gwotola oli kutola capital singa sitola capital nandwali sigamba nti omusolo gwenteeka okutoola nteeka okuba nga magoba era omusolo gwonna gwe bagamba kutola sente za magoba naye amagoba sifuna olwaba investor kuba ba investor ebintu bibaleeta bo bennyini ate babitambuza mu byalo kati ffe ne tubulako ne wetubitunda kati ffe basanga tutunze naye ate tutunze sente zennyini zetwakoze ki zetwaguze era ba investor basinga obungi oba nga gavumenti yaga kutegeera etambule mu ba investor nga batunda ebintu era bedisiti bakozesa siza vlad batundira ku mpapula babagezeeko kubanoonyereza balabe.
Our physical transactions from physical to online. So we do selling online, we do many things online, we do meetings using internet as you will be seeing. So we are saying that this internet became a need for every person in the business, in research, in education and communication.